Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Dawn of War. And indeed, things are going from bad to worse as the Orcs are swarming the planet. And the Eldar are trying to stop us from doing whatever it is we're doing. And the forces of chaos are here. And it's all basically just going to hell. Possibly literally. So, folks, we're heading to Mount Korath because Isidore thinks there's evidence there from the altar, when in reality we know that it's because a certain sorcerer has been whispering in his ear. So, let's get started. Oh, yes. Even more red, as you can see, and we've got Chaos on the map, and we've got Eldar on the map as well. Yeah, it's not looking good for Tartarus, is it? It's really not looking great. Especially down there in the bottom left. Crikey. When you're ready, game. Any minute now. Well, I should mention as well, I had some issues with my widescreen mod when I was starting this up just earlier. I don't know if it's necessarily still installed or not. So if things look the resolution looks a little bit different and stuff, that will be why. It's because I think Steam tried to overwrite the files for the mod, and it might have slightly bugged it up. But it looks a bit different. That'll be why.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
Right then. Okay. Oh dear, Isidore, buddy. Seriously? You're being manipulated, my dude. Oh well. Alright, just give me 1 second. Okay, I was just checking to see if I could mess with the options at all. To, I don't know, make the resolution a bit higher or something like that. But anyway, alright, so. You guys are infiltrating.
Gathering intelligence. Yes,
So
my
let's
lord.
see what have we got here. Oh dear, they've spotted us. Was it the Warlock that spotted them?
I sense danger.
Possibly.
We will root it out.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Confirmed. Space Marines, advance!
Alright, let's jump right into the middle of them. Engage those Dark Creepers in close combat so they can't attack us with anything else, and have the, oh dear, the Dreadnoughts, hopefully, batter this Wraith Lord. There we go. Excellent, well done, Dreadnought.
This day shall be a glorious one for
For the Imperium, yes. Right, I'm gonna...
the honor of the chapter. And carry a big
This
gun.
structure is a webway portal. The Eldar use them to quickly travel from one location to another. We
I've
must
noticed.
destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
For the honor of the chapter. This is a good location to establish a field base. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ. Now.
Lovely. Right, we're now going to finally get a base. So I was about to say we should probably get the strategic point in spite of us not having a base. Because we're going to need it eventually. This is why.
What's your order?
Right, you gentlemen, quickly go grab this.
Point identified. Ever vigilant. Maintain attack formation.
Fear not the Psyker.
Fear not the Psyker. I think I should fear the Psyker, Isidore. I think I should fear the Psyker a great deal, judging by what's been going on lately.
The area is secure.
Right, excellent, we got that. We're on our way to getting that.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Scout ahead a little bit here,
For the
because there's a
honor
strategic
of the
point
chapter.
right there, and I
For
want it.
terror. Space Marines,
We are
advance!
the Emperor's chosen.
I've noticed my assault marines keep getting split up for some reason. It's very odd. Go on, give us a smite, Isidore. I always forget to do it. There we go. Whee!
Enemy is attacking.
Dead Eldar.
Awaiting
Oh, there's more of them. Oh god, there's loads more of them. Right.
Awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, this thing's got a star cannon on it, I think, and that's pretty good against heavy infantry, so that would be why it killed an awful lot of assault marines just then. Alright, we've got a bit of a bridgehead here. Might be a good place to set up defenses in, you know.
Faith is our shield.
Right, you gentlemen capture that.
Established our field base. We must continue through the mountain pass on foot.
What is your order?
Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you move cautiously and keep the field base protected at all times.
Yes, clearly I should, Gabriel, because there's a back door into it, as it turns out.
Yes, most
Very
beneficent
interesting.
one.
Alright, well, not enough power. Oh gosh, yeah, of course, no, not enough power. We don't have any power generators at all.
Yes,
Blimey.
most beneficent one.
Yeah, let's sort that out.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, my lord.
Right, these guys hopefully can hold this for now. You guys can chill here at the back. And now it's base building time. I think I will probably get back to you folks once I've done a fair amount of base building. Right, and as soon as I stopped the recording, the Imperial Guard arrived. Colonel Brom and his dudes have arrived here to hold the Eastern Pass, which I guess is over here or something. So they all seem to be moving up here. I do have control over them, but yeah, they're all moving into position to defend this bit. Interestingly enough. Okay, so looks like we're going to have a kind of wave defense thing going on in this area, while the rest of us try to make our way up to Mount Korath, which is interesting. I completely forgot about this part of the mission. But, okay. Interesting stuff. Alright, meanwhile I've got these power generators done, so let's get a chapel barracks. And let's get listening posts on the go, I think. I need more requisition income, pretty please. I might even start scouting up this way to try and grab this strategic point, now that I think about it. Alright, I did try to go grab that strategic point. As you can see, I encountered an awful lot more Eldar than I expected. They have a whole thing here with, you know, a little base and defensive turrets and oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, it's not good. As you can see. And they've chased me all the way back here. So, Gabriel, could you get stuck in, mate? That would be really grand. Meanwhile, up here, I've had these Marines in the Dreadnought camp out. Let's give it some heavy bolters, actually. And this is where the Guard have taken up their positions. I've tried to get as many of them in these craters for heavy cover as possible. And here they come, Orcs. I'm probably going to want to get some turrets up here as well. If I can, anyway. I've also upgraded all of the Guardsmen with grenade launchers. So they're all on the stand ground stance, and they will basically just spam grenades to anything that gets close enough that the Lehman Russ tanks don't kill. So, yeah, there we go. That's the plan. Classic Imperial Guard. Get a line of tanks, and everybody stand still, shoot stuff. It's great. Just like that on the tabletop, too.
Praise the Emperor.
Much to the chagrin of people who don't play Imperial Guard. They get terribly frustrated at the fact that the Imperial Guard can just sort of stand there and shoot everything. What can I say? This is what they're designed to do, guys. It's what they're designed to do.
I serve mankind.
Suits me perfectly because I've always been, as I think I've said before, a very turtly RTS player myself. Whenever I play strategy games, I like to dig in, build a trench or bunker or two, and just sit there shooting stuff. So Imperial Guard has always been a natural fit for me, really. Give me a spade and I'll dig a trench. But it's not to everyone's tastes, obviously.
Yes.
Alright, let's get more listening posts set up, and I will build an army that is capable of wiping this out. It might take a little bit of time to do so, however. Alright, well, I have built a significant sized force, as you can see. We're still not really done, to be honest with you. We can go to the next tier of the Fortress Monastery thing pretty soon. I'm still trying to upgrade my heavily fortified strategic positions here as well. They're quite expensive though, but I've got one here, as you can see. And one down here as well. Up here with the Imperial Guard, everything seems to be just fine. Occasionally some orcs turn up and they get immediately blown up, as you can see. Down here, the Eldar keep repeatedly attacking, as you can see by the sea of corpses. So I'd like to put a stop to that, so I'm going to go up here and try and take another crack at this little base here. And also, I've got some land speeders this time, who are currently merged into one another, which looks really weird, but we have access to land speeders now, which are very fast-moving, and they can jump over stuff like assault marines can, and they're good against infantry. Got a pair of twin assault cannons and a twin heavy bolter on there, so very nice. Very nice indeed. I think this should do for now. I got 2 squads of missile launcher marines. I got some apothecaries mixed in there as well as heavy bolter marines, and yeah, you can just see they're chewing through these banshees right now, along with the whirlwinds. A couple of hellfire dreadnoughts too. So I think we're pretty good, as you can see. Yeah. So yeah, let's get on with it. Land speeders. Any problem with these land speeders is they're quite squishy. As you can see, they've already lost a bit of health just sitting here defending. So we'll see how long they actually last, which probably won't be very long. But hey,
At last,
So let's get on with it.
Faith and duty.
Well, a fun fact about the land speeder, it's not called the land speeder because it speeds over land, as you might expect. It's actually called the land speeder because the blueprint for it was found by a man called Arkan Land.
We are united.
Same with the Land Raider,
in his
which we'll
service.
get access to later on.
My aim shall not falter.
Very nice. At least the whirlwinds are at the back for once.
For terror.
Yeah, let's have anti-tank people take care of these turrets, shall we? Dude, stop missing!
Commencing attack. Under fire.
Support platforms, no bueno, we don't want those. And again, my whirlwind insists on trying to lead the way, and also we've got another... Okay, interesting, right.
The Emperor protects.
I am ready to serve again.
Well, okay, fine. Let's go deal with this first then.
Shall not falter. I shall not fail.
Destroy that webway gate. Oh, we've got some warp spiders as well. Alright. Okay, good, good, good. That was a little bit cack-handed and hapless, but it's fine. I should note as well, there may be some misclicks. My mouse seems to be on the blink at the minute. I think it might be dying. I swear everything dies at once. You know, it comes in waves, doesn't it? I just had to replace my office chair because that broke. My mouse seems to be going as well. Because every now and again, when I single click on something, it thinks I double clicked. It's really irritating. Alright, finally get the strategic point. We're getting to that point now as well where the strategic points I do have up here are starting to decay. As you can see, this one's turned red. So in spite of having upgraded all three of these to like the biggest, bestest listening post, I'm still getting about as much requisition as I was, 15 minutes ago. So we need to get new ones. I don't know if we're going to go via this bridge at all, to be honest with you. I might keep pushing this way. Right, we've got plenty of requisition now, so I'm going to upgrade to the next tier of Fortress Monastery. Grab those librarian texts from the Sacred Artifact. That's what it's called, Sacred Artifact. I'm going to build another Whirlwind. I'm going to build it so I can pop it up here, actually. Because I'm sure these orc attacks are probably going to escalate eventually. So far, it's just been like the odd squad of boys just running up here and then getting blown to bits. But I have a feeling it's going to escalate. Really? I mean, if I were the orcs and I knew there was a bunch of Umis with a bunch of big tanks who's spoiling for a fight over here, I'd be getting the boys together, go run down here and have a nice fight. So there could be all sorts heading this way. I genuinely don't remember because, as I said, it's been such a long time since I played this game. Right, I guess we're going across a river now. Looks like it.
I shall not fail.
Great news, because obviously that puts us in negative cover.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Right, whirlwind.
Thank the Emperor you're here. I think Command forgot about us.
How long have you been here?
About a week.
You held this position for a week? By yourselves?
Yes, my lord. We've seen some pretty freaky stuff too. Come on. We'll show you.
Okay.
Taking heavy fire.
Approaching target.
Even in death, I still serve.
More Eldar. Where are these guardsmen leading us then? Please don't die, guardsmen.
Space Marines, advance!
I swear my own whirlwinds are going to blow up my land speeders, aren't they? I can see it happening.
Faith
Alright, very
and
good.
duty.
Where did you guys go?
For the
Are they
honor of the
dead?
chapter.
Are the guardsmen dead?
Follow me.
It's entirely possible. Get away from it before it destroys you! Wraith Lords are like the Eldar Dreadnought equivalent, so you don't want to get in a punch fight with them, really.
Advance.
I think the guardsmen might have died. No, there they are. There's one of them at least. Where are you leading me, guardsmen? Also, there's a huge force of Eldar here. What the heck? Bugger off.
For the Emperor. For terror.
You better not be leading us into a trap.
Faith and duty. Space Marines, advance. Taking damage.
Kind of feels like you are, you know. They're going to take this strategic point off me, aren't they? Or not. I'm just going to camp around it. Knowing little kids.
Space Marines, advance. For the honor of the chapter. Agreed.
Ah, a webway gate. Destroy it! I love these missiles going up over there.
Agreed. I serve mankind.
Alright, I think
confirmed.
That's what they wanted to show us. Oh god.
Follow me into battle.
Throw a grenade at them. There we go. Why are they not engaging us in close combat? I have no idea. They're just sort of standing there firing their pistols, which is not terrifically smart of them, to be honest. Alright.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Oh,
follow
got a
me
grav
into
tank.
battle.
Dead.
We shall know no fear.
Silly squishy Eldar. Right, let's go back here and kill this lot.
Confirmed.
You know, for a dying race, there's an awful lot of them, isn't there?
Follow me into battle.
Oh, now they're taking it, yeah. Gonna have to get a servitor up here to build a listening post with some turrets, clearly.
My aim shall not falter. By my command. Attack!
What a traffic jam. What an absolute traffic jam.
My aim shall not falter. We shall know no fear. Space Marines, advance!
At last, back to war.
Yeah, let's kill these rangers, please.
Space Marines, advance! Space Marines, advance! Space Marines, advance!
Right. Yep, just die, you little... Right, thank you. Let's take that back, shall we? And have I got a spare servitor around it? Ooh. Well, that's what the HQ looks like once it's been fully upgraded. This does allow us to take Predator tanks now, which is pretty good. Let's upgrade the vehicle cap. That ain't bad. What else can I build at this tech tree level? Apparently nothing else, really. Which is a shame. I can upgrade the heroes to another level and get Battle Cry. Let's get Battle Cry. That seems like a good idea. And I can do full-scale war and probably the energy equivalent. Yeah, plasma battery storage. Very nice. So that'll increase our resources a bit. Although, of course, our resource income is not great right now because all our points and generators are decaying.
Even in death, I still
which is not good. And how are you guys still over here? Wow. Really? Come on.
Confirmed.
Right.
Yes, most
Servitor.
beneficent one.
Up here. Build a listening post for me, please.
is eternal.
Here to serve. With all
Oh, kill the Dark Creepers. They're going against heavy infantry, and we're like all heavy infantry right now, so they need to die.
For the honor of the chapter.
Oh, I see. The quicker way was round that, was it? Let's keep pushing this way. Let's take this.
Fear.
Predator deployed. That's what I like to hear. Let's add you to group 1, and we can... Right now it's kind of an anti-infantry Predator. It's got an autocannon and a pair of heavy bolters. I can, however, upgrade it with a whole shed load of las cannons and make it good against vehicles. So, right now I think I'm going to leave it as it is. Although I'd quite like another one. But I'm not going to get another one, unfortunately. unfortunately, because my population cap has reached the max. So unless one of my land speeders dies or something, which is entirely likely, actually. Oh, look.
Yes, Lord. Recall repair. Build routine 721 initiated.
Yeah, it's making short work of these guys. Do like a predator. Right. Okay, good stuff. Let's upgrade that.
Predator tank here. An easy objective.
Is it indeed? I was the orcs. As I suspected, yes, they're escalating slightly. They've got a big mech with them this time. Still, we seem to be able to take care of it. No thanks to the... Well, with thanks to the whirlwind I decided to send up here, actually. It's got a bit more range than all the tanks, so... Good stuff.
An easy objective.
Where's this up here? Bit of a ruined town or something. Oh, kill that bone singer. Kill it. Good. That's the enemy builder units. Okay. How are they shooting at? They're shooting at something. I don't know what it is though. They're fighting something out. They got oh, it's orcs. That's what it is. Yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck trying to take this back off me.
Yes,
Right. I'm going to need you to repair these now that you've actually built them, I'm afraid. Thanks, orcs, for, like, doing my job for me there.
Objective achieved.
Marvellous.
Predator at your command. As you command.
Get the servitor up here to cap this as soon as possible.
Moving out. As you command.
We're definitely taking the scenic route to Mount Korath right now, aren't we? Oh well. It's so satisfying wiping out these webway gates, I gotta say. Just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside when I see them explode. Okay, there's more of them up there. Speaking of which. Alright, well done you. Well done, Mr. Servitor. Look at all the dead Eldar. We'll build me one of these up here. And this land speed is going to die soon, so I'm probably going to replace it with a Predator. And yeah, they're still annoying me over here. Okay. It's a big fortress wall type thing here. I don't know if I can actually get through this. There's a strategic point on the other side. Lord knows how you get to it, though. We seem to have killed everything of value here, so yeah, there's more up here. Okay, well. Ah, hello. There's a ramp leading up there. Good stuff. The Eldar are just capped out all over this entire map, aren't they? It is a little bit crazy, and I genuinely wonder how many of them we've killed in this game so far, because as I said, the Eldar are a dying race. Not typically the sort to waste lives futilely in attacks on heavy bolter turrets, for example. But that's Dawn of War AI for you. very squishy, aren't they? That right there, that's a support pool. That's where they get their vehicles from. So blowing that up is a jolly good idea. Got any more buildings here? Yes, they do. Aspect portal. You get infantry units from that one. But they've got a whole little base here. In fact, my vehicle cap has just freed up a slot, so give me a Predator. Oh. Does it cost more than one? It does, it costs 3. Ah, well, that changes things, I suppose. Yeah, just keep throwing light infantry at heavy bolters. Yeah, great idea. Ancient race. Former masters of the galaxy. 1,000-year-old geniuses, these guys. Oh dear. Right, let's go up here. Could grab this point. There's also a point here and also a slag deposit as well. So we could put a thermal generator up here if I was actually willing to bother doing that. At this point, I think I have more than enough resource income. And there goes one of my whirlwinds. And this land speed's about to cop it as well, I think. And that's a fire prism. That's a pretty good tank they've got there, actually. It's doing a ton of damage. Should probably kill it. Thank you. Oh, they've got another one too. Ah, they've got their own thermoplasma generator there. I'm not sure if we gain much by destroying it. I have a feeling on these campaign missions the AI probably gets loads of resources in cheats, but whatever. We'll take it off them anyway. Because we are here to purge the Xenos, after all, regardless of whether or not they're cheating. Oh, I should remember to use Battle Cry, shouldn't I? Damage bonus and morale boost. Yeah, that'd be pretty useful in situations like that where I'm being attacked by like half a dozen fire prisms now that I think about it.
Beneficent one.
Well, I never claimed to be good at this game, guys. I really never did. Alright, little status update. The Eldar keeps slipping teams of Howling Banshees down through this bit and attacking my base here, so I built a couple of turrets. Between this one and these, and also the Whirlwind all the way over here. They keep repeatedly dying, so that's all good. We're nearly to Mount Korath, judging by the map, though, so... Still just trundling forwards and mowing down waves and waves of these guys. I can't imagine there's going to be a lot of Eldar left by the time we're done with this mission. If I'm going to bother stopping to recap these points, to be honest with you, at this point, it's a bit of a dash to the end. Although, hello. Somebody, please kill this. Please kill this fire present before it destroys everything. Ah, never mind. It blew up the whirlwind. Oh, they are really quite irritating to fight, aren't they? And they're trying to build a new thing on this point. Nope, I won't be having that. Thank you very much. Come on, everyone. I'd like you all in one spot, please. Enough of this traffic jam nonsense. Why are you standing there, Dreadnought? Like, why are you not moving? Move! Move, you little git. Go on. And we'll give you a twin-link las cannon while we're at it too, I think. Ominous statues. Oh, gosh. More fire prisms. This Predator is probably not going to live for much longer. Yep, one more shot and it's dead. Boom. Okay. Resistance up here is quite heavy, as it turns out. If I can get my tactical squads to actually, you know, get into a position to fire for once, this wouldn't necessarily be an issue. Unfortunately, they seem to be quite keen on just sort of bumbling around at the back here and not actually getting their heavy weapons sighted in. Kind of irritating, it must be said. These support weapons here, they've got bright lances on them, which is basically like an Eldar las cannon. They're good against vehicles, so we'd like to destroy those as quickly as possible. And my goodness, do they have a lot of them. I believe we lost the other Predator now. Brilliant. However, we're nearly there. Come on, guys. We can do this. No one said there wouldn't be casualties. It's better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself, as the Dreadnoughts are fond of saying.
For terror.
Just die, you little... Thank you.
For the Emperor. Confirmed.
At last, back to war.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh yes, meanwhile down here. We're probably going to have to get Isidore up here, aren't we? This has suddenly occurred to me. Reach the dig site. Oh, it doesn't actually specifically say, does it?
By my command. Attack!
Even in death I still serve.
Space Marines, advance!
Well, let's just blow up all this Eldar stuff. And Isidore, you better make your way up here, mate. Oh no, we're good, we did it. We did it!
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me. Captain, from this point on, you and your men are on your own.